I just want to go on record saying that the main reason why I'm reacting to this trailer is to express my opinion of what's going on with the Kevin Smith Masters of the Universe. Gotta make that clear. Not He-Man, Masters of the Universe series that came out on Netflix. Now, I watched it. All currently released 5 episodes. I never watched the 80s series. So I seen that here, coming in blind, unbiased, no nostalgia. I liked it. I really liked the series. So yeah, all the haters, like, you wanted He-Man, but it doesn't even say He-Man on the title here. It just says Master of the Universe. I like to see where it's going here. A lot of people complain about what Tila and King Randor did in the first episode, but for me, it made sense. It's like, once King Randor learned that, yeah, all this time his son was He-Man, and the way he learned it, like, yeah, He-Man fell in battle here. Well, that is a tragic loss. And then his wife tells him, which that was a surprise here, like, his wife knew? I actually looked it up. I had to look it up to be sure, but apparently even though they never told her, the queen suspected, and rightfully so, that Adam was He-Man. And considering that she was from Earth, originally from planet Earth, surprise, surprise for me, that makes sense here because she grew up learning about superheroes here, like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, all those characters. Like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. I mean, so yeah, the moment she said, like, we lost our son, it's like King Randor, the facade of the royal king, fell down here to the point when he made that quick turn to turn his back on Man-at-Arms Duncan. That moment, it was like, that's when Randor stopped. That's when King Randor was pushed aside, and Randor, father to Adam, was out, and he was right. And he had every right to be mad, like when he banished Duncan and everything, and all that stuff. That, sadly, that made sense to me. I mean, that was understandably, like, all these time, he never knew. No one told him. His trusted personnel never told him something this big here. And now this is how he finds out. And Tila as well. Like, she felt betrayed because she's known Adam for how long, and this is how she also finds out. Especially when she realized the queen knew all along here. Like, she figured it out, and yeah. So yeah, having watched the entire series, yeah, I liked it. I liked what was going here. I liked Mark Hamill as Skeletor, although there were plenty of times when it was quite clear the Joker slipped in. Yeah, they couldn't help it, and yeah, I like what I'm seeing. I like the entire thing here. The little flashback moments here, how things change, and the characters getting so deep. A lot more character development from all these cast, not just from the heroes, from the villains and everything. And I like how even the reason why Skeletor is doing this, like, someone finally asked him. I don't know if this was in the show, but yeah, with the character Andrea, whatever her name was, like, why are you doing all this? What's the point? It's like, well, look at my face. Think anyone's gonna love this? So I figured if I can't be a man, I'd be a god. Petty? Pretty petty, shallow reasoning, but you know what? It worked for 80s fashion villain. They didn't always have the deepest of reasons to doing this. That didn't come until way later. And yeah, the fact him saying and Skeletor saying by the power of Grayskull, and he has power, that is scary. I want more. So, in my opinion, I think Kevin Smith did a good job. Did a pretty good job. I like what I'm seeing here. I want more. Okay, but enough of that here. Let's go with this one here. He-Man and Masters of the Universe, new series, a new for kids, strictly for kids here. CGI. I do not like this, and from the like dislike ratio here, it seems that opinion is shared here. Cause wow, 16K dislikes and only 6.6K likes.
With that sword, Grayskull will soon be ours. Halt! Bring the sword to the champion. What champion?
Adam.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power?
Okay. What? Oh, this is weird.
Feel like.
You turned into a big ol' He-Man.
Were you
What?
you on the inside, but you look like him on the outside? Or was he the same on the outside as he was on the inside, and you were somewhere else entirely?
Are you?
That's a lot of questions.
That's a lot of questions, okay?
The Master's nemesis have arrived.
The power of Grayskull is alive.
Who's there?
Why, Adam? Don't you recognize your Uncle Keldor?
Keldor, huh?
Is our fight too.
I'm at least the master of technology?
Oh, God. Yeah, this is.
Master of the Wild.
Alright, so we got Battle Cat,
Of demolition.
Master. Alright, so it's pretty much a teen.
Exciting. Like a story of old.
Orko? Is a robot? Whoa. Hmm.
By the power of Grayskull.
Okay, so even they get powered up as well? Yeah, I think it's something they should
Eternia is up to us.
consider as well. Like, alright. Okay.
To know oneself.
I don't know, but this has got me interested enough to at least give it a 3-episode try.
A master of the what now?
Obviously, it's focused on it's more for kids.
Gate lies great power. We must approach with caution and
Or just walk through it.
Wait up, wait up.
Yeah, why bother? Just go through. Alright, so many. I'm sure a lot of people are going, oh, it's just another kids show here. What was the 80s show? It was a kids show. I mean, we just made to sell toys. You know what? At least the 2000 series here, they actually did try to make a damn good story here with background stuff, and I wish I continued here. But even then, that was also a toy commercial, and this is a kids show. This is strictly like reimagining, making a kids show here. He-Man's part of a team. He-Man's got a full-on team here, not just like a man-at-arms, but he's basically like a whole like kids becoming heroes. I gotta admit though, that is something. After I saw Skeletor do it, I would very much like to know what would happen if the other cast do it. Like, what would happen if Man at Arms, used the sword and did the whole power of Grayskull thing? How would he look? How would Tila look? And this is sort of like shows a bit of that here, where it seems the power of, like, because we see as well the sword, it works on turns Battle Cat Cringer from a little scaredy cat to a ferocious beast. So yeah, like, do the same thing with some trusted people here. Like, grant them a bit of the power, and that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like happens here. Let me find a scene here. Okay, I guess this is gonna be a while here. I'll let it play in the background here to where we supposedly is. Yeah, right here. Same thing. It's like pretty much what happens to Cringer here and Adam. These guys, well, got the power. Got a bit of the power of Grayskull and changed. Again, this guy's supposed to be man at arms, and I gotta give him points here because this is something I never thought of. Someone else getting boosted up by the power of Grayskull. How would they look? All right, but okay, I know Eternia. We see a lot of Eternia here now. From what I gather, Eternia is a place where science and sorcery intermingled. Although it's pretty much mostly sorcery element here because it looks like medieval fantasy stuff. Even though they have all this technology and such, but no skyscrapers or anything like that. That's weird. Yet in here, they're going mostly technology. Or better yet, they're progressing more here. Science and sorcery mixed together, and actually like modern society growing from that here, like a futuristic like society. That makes sense here, but we still got obviously science of magic, the power of Grayskull. We got his friends here. Yeah, we got the whole case of He-Man and everything. There's apparently Adam's uncle. Was that ever a thing? Where I mean, I remember in the 2003 show here, like Keltor was his original name before before thanks with power thanks to what was his name Hordak saved his life by turning him into Skeletor. I love that where Randall was fighting him. It's like Randall was fighting him and everything after bringing down the wall, and Skeletor corrected him by pulling like his cape a bit here, and the name's Skeletor. Like to Randor's horror. Okay, so yeah. We got obviously some magic. I'm getting pretty strict here, where it's science versus sorcery, where the heroes have the tech, have mostly tech oriented, while Skeletor and his people are magic focused. And this one really gives that away here. Like Orko, the little imp is a robot. Yeah, I'm sure this pissed off a lot of people. But I do like that as well. Like I said, these guys get powered up. These guys get powered up. It's not just Battle Cat, because why just Battle Cat? I mean, if Man at Arms knew and Orko knew, power them up too. Well, was there a reason for that? Why it can only be Battle Cat, Cringer? Yeah, we got Evil Lyn. We've got Yeah, apparently Eternia is basically the Oa from DC of this universe, in which if it goes, everything goes. It's centered the universe and everything like that. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so we got like Evil Lyn, Skeletor. Not a bad design for Skeletor, but it's just so weird seeing the upper body like so bulky and yeah. It's like I mean, and people thought King Grayskull in the 2003 series when we saw him was like way too massive. No. These proportions are Yeah, these proportions are just weird as hell, even for a kids show. So yeah, it certainly got me curious. It's got me curious here because, and I can't really take people's initial reaction into account here because people went just on a warpath with Kevin Smith's Master of the Universe series, and having watched it again, I don't see what the big fuss about. I think it's a good show here. It's not about He-Man, I think, because it's He-Man got a lot of attention here. This is about the other Masters, the other characters who didn't really get much development at all. So yeah, I'm fine with that. And this episode, even though I'm not a big fan here, lately the full-on CGI series have been pretty lackluster here. I mean, seriously, it's it speaks volumes when all the CGI series like Reboot and Beast Wars still look better than this. That like the graphics have pretty bad here, but I can actually go back and watch those shows, no issues. But yeah, might of course be nostalgia play into a factor in this, but the characters there are well done, are likable, and they're not exaggerated either like this. Even though like Reboot here, the technically programs like i.e. Tron and Beast Wars, they're alien synthetic life forms here. They're Transformers. That's true. Yeah, well, but yeah, more characters from there. So I will give this show the third episode try here when it airs on Netflix. No reaction, people. Just gonna watch it for myself, see what it's like. So yeah, that's it for me. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, kind of what you all thought. Like, subscribe for more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.